Why do people keep looking for me? Before the fire, I have no idea. If you're here to interrogate me, just save your breath. Lord Franz didn't send you? Then that's all the more reason for me. Since I've already been paid, don't expect me to say anything. Don't say it like that. I'm just choosing to keep Lord Franz. I don't care what his plan is for the wheat fields. I want to know when this lake will thaw. Instead of pestering me here, why don't you go look around where the fire... If you find something, Lord Franz might even reward you.
What happened? Who's that? You were talking to him.
A fisherman. He knows something, but he doesn't want to talk.
Oh no. At this rate, the evidence may be covered in snow before we find anything. Weren't you investigating the strange weather in Ryham? Any progress? Do you think he knew you were investigating, and his purpose? If so, someone else may have discovered. Along with the fire, it's possible that the falling snow was also...
What are you whispering about?
Hey, keep those bunny ears out of our conversation. We don't have much time.
Oh, I almost forgot. You see, before you all arrived, I conducted an experiment here. In my experiment, that Merlin's ward is gradually weakening.
Weakening?
Yes. Not only that, I discovered that another maid attempted to restore the ward, but could not stop.
No! How could this be?
Sir Chippy. As a member of the Lyceum, I would never report something unless I was sure.
But how is that possible? No one's ever been able to dispel...
As an ardent student of magic and all of Merlin's works, I am also in total disbelief. However, I can assure you that
Brazen hot magic. I wonder...
I was thinking the same thing. I'm no mind reader. Some things can... Also, after spending this much time together, I can guess what you're thinking.
Tell us, Phelan. Who do you think tried to...
Muriel, the Scarlet... After being accused of starting the fire, she refused to explain why If she was trying to repair the ward, she probably didn't want everyone to know that it was weak.
I have no idea what any of you are talking...
Chippy doesn't know. Strange weather, the fire, the grapes, and now someone is trying... Oh no! Chippy's brain hurts. Chippy can't figure this out.
Right now, we're still missing that last... I have a feeling that everything will fall into place once we find the real culprit behind the fire.
Then what are we still waiting for? Let's hurry over to the scene of the fire and investigate.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Frenzy, light, storm.
Well, victory is deserved.
Lord Franz is in cahoots with bandits and standing in our way to the
It looks like our hard work is starting to... We're all thinking the same thing, right? This fire had nothing to do with magic. Although fire elementals did appear, it was after the fire started. The fire may have attracted them. The real culprits were those people we saw in Southville before. Disguised as locals, they infiltrated the village.
The villagers already had a poor harvest due to the cold weather. If Lord Franz burned that wheat, then what are the... I can't believe he would resort to such underhanded means just to force Northville to plant his grapes.
I'm sure Lord Franz wouldn't just let us question. Hey, Lord Franz, what are you plotting? What nonsense are you spewing, insolent wretch? Guards, see ya. If we want to avoid that, we'll need to approach things from a different angle.
I've made a preliminary analysis regarding this. If the magic that surrounds Northville is as clear and pure as spring water, while the magic in Southville, on the other hand, is as... The biggest difference between the two is I suspect that those grapes are responsible for polluting... To test my hypothesis, I'd like to return to Southville to gather...
How are you going to do that when Lord Franz is guarding those... Unless, Miss Cassidy, don't tell me you...
It's not stealing if it's for research purposes. Besides, I only need a single tiny grape. No one will... Then I'll take my leave. May Dura protect...
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. Muriel is still being held captive by General Hogan. I need to return to Hollis, but more importantly, I need to apologize to her in person. Lord Franz was the real culprit all along. And I am partly to blame.
General Hogan will want to know more about what's happening here. I need to make a trip back to Hollis. Lord Franz will never admit to starting the fire. He holds a lot of power around here. Getting him to confess is something that needs to be discussed with... Thanks for the hard work. I'll treat you to whatever you want back in Hollistone. And don't worry, it'll be...
You desire an audience. Being a noble is always being on top.
New food is coming. Come here.
Huh? Oops. It was an accident.
All right. Ready? Finish this. All right. Ready? Finish this.
Shield for others, armor for myself.
Mystery is the most beautiful thing a girl could wear. It's more charming than anything.
A little dark, hmm? Fascinating. This is what a soul tastes like. You look tired, friend. I know you've been working hard. Tell me, have you made any new discoveries? So Lord Fran... From behind the scenes, he's been using his wealth to make his puppets do his bidding.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. Unfortunately, there's not enough evidence to charge Lord Frank. Even if we bring witnesses to testify against him, all he has to do is feign ignorance and render our accusations meaningless. We need more conclusive proof, something that even he won't be able to deny.
Before that, let me bring Miss Muriel here first. Now that we know she's not the culprit, she got blamed for this. She deserves to know the truth.
Oh my. This is quite the crowd.
I know you don't want to see me right now, but I would like to apologize for unjustly accusing you earlier.
It's fine. If anything, if it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be running around for my sake. Isn't that right? I know you never like to say how you actually feel. I know you have questions, but let's meet elsewhere to talk. The gardens to the northwest. And do remember to come alone. Just the two of us. Think of it like date.
Did she just say date? Tammy? What? Don't ask something silly like that, Chippy.
We should return to the heroic order, Valen. You had something important.
Not really. Hey, General! Why are you dragging me away?
Wow, it seems like something interesting is... Don't worry, I'll keep my ears nice and shut. I swear to Miss Arte...
You came. You look like you have hundreds of questions. Just ask. I'm in a good mood. You might even get some answers this time. The ward. So even yours. It seems you've completely forgotten about the past. From what I understand, this is no miracle. I once promised a person long ago that no matter who asked, it's something very important. All I can say is that someone is interfering with it. Sadly, I tried, but I'm not sure. The culprits covered their tracks, and I couldn't find any clues. I can't answer that right. You've asked enough questions. What do you think about the location of our date? Back then, this person would sit here all day and gaze at the river. You guess. If you're right, I'll give you a prize. Don't look at me like that. I never said I would tell you. You'll know if you guessed right next time we meet. And trust me, sometime soon, I'm sure.
In any case, my lady is tending to important business. You may take your leave now, Lord.
Wait! Tell me what you want. I'll give you anything. Just let...
Please excuse me. I have to leave to attend some other matters.
There are some things money can't... It seems you're still having trouble understanding it.
You lot again. Such an unseemly group of people. Like diseased rats spreading their plague every...
It seems like you're the one being treated like a pest. She wouldn't even see...
Silence, you vermin. Scum like you have no business roaming around these civilized streets. My men will teach you not to leave whatever hole you...
Well, victory is deserved.
Lady Vala, it's been quite difficult to get a meeting.
You've got some nerve, Lord Franz. Is this how you respond when someone has no time to meet with you?
You misunderstand, my lady. These miscreants were the ones who started the fight, not I.
My noble lady, your eyes are as clear and brilliant as the stars in the night sky. Surely you can see through the lies that...
I care little for your petty squabbles. If you wish to continue this farce, I demand that you do it elsewhere. If even one of my flowers gets stepped...
Please don't be upset, my lady. It breaks my heart to see a frown on a face as beautiful and flawless as yours.
I beg your pardon, sir. While you do not wear the armor of the heroic order, am I right to presume? Why is someone like you getting involved in petty disputes such as...
What do you mean, my lady?
Spying, secrets, gossip-mongering. The solitaries are known to be masters of deception. The heroic order are the swords and shields of the nobility.
Then it is I who have taken the liberty.
There. Now you sound much more like a solitary.
Hey, Magister! Even though that lady was talking to Valen, why does it feel like she's been staring at you all this time? I totally agree! Oh, she finally looked away. Her stare is so sharp, like a dagger.
Now then, Lord France. What could be so urgent that you would disturb me like this?
My lady, I merely wish to extend an invitation to the gold. This year's harvest of the gem vine was quite good. I will host a banquet in celebration.
I see. Now, if that is all, I'd like to go get some rest. I wish you all a pleasant day and safe travels.
Have you been following me?
Why do you ask? Does the idea frighten you? There are only two kinds of people who receive this kind of special treatment from the heroic order. The first are important figures like him over here. The second are greedy, no-good criminals.
You claim with neither wealth nor title. What makes him any different from the rest of the common rats?
You bonehead! Do you know who you're talking to? The person standing in front of you is none other than...
Chippy! Stop covering... Just calm down, Hammy.
How can I calm down when someone insults the Magister like that?
Summoning a couple of talking hairballs? All mages are mad. Every last one of you.
You seem to have some experience with mages, Lord Franz. Did you hear that a mage summoned fire elementals in Ryham?
Huh. Insinuate all you want. It'll give you a chance to use that crusty... Don't overestimate yourselves. Making an enemy out of me is the worst thing you can do.
That man's arrogance knows no bounds. He's been exposed. What's this golden banquet that he mentioned just now? He's throwing a feast.
Didn't hear about that. Lord Franz's manor is like a fortress, and he's never been one to have guests.
So why would he suddenly want to throw a banquet now? My thoughts exactly. If we attend the banquet, we might find... Did you see that gold invitation he gave to the lady? Where can...
I think I may know someone who can do that for us. Yes, that young man could be our ticket in. We should go see him at the...
Have you finished speaking to Miss Muriel? I truly hope she can find it in her heart to forgive me. Wonderful. We have a saying in our family. On the road, everyone is a customer. The Mithro Consortium cannot afford...
You only talk in business terms, don't you? Anyway, did you happen to receive a gold...
Do you mean this? It just arrived. I didn't get the...
Excellent. Thanks to our friend here, we have a chance of getting into the manor now. Although my orders are to protect him, for the sake of our investigation, I will...
Wait. All of Lord Franz's invitations bear a single person's name, meaning only that person is invited to attend, even as a member of the Mithro...
That crafty old man. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to forge and...
Forge?
What? Did you think that the heroic order was above using tricks like that? However, like I said, we don't have the time. I was thinking the same thing.
Then let us go together. If anything should happen...
I won't say no to any help you can provide, but don't expect us to pay you.
How could I? I just want to help. Besides, this isn't enough.
He sure knows how to butter. Now that we've decided on a plan, let's start. Once we're ready, we'll leave immediately.
Time for work again.
Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Hey, try this.
Just as I expected.
Time for work again. A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
unbreakable!
I apologize for my tardiness. Is everyone all right? That Gruglin just now...
It definitely gave us a challenge. I'm happy to see you again, miss.
Yes, and I wanted to share my findings with everyone as soon as...
Judging from your expression, things must be even worse than we thought.
I wanted to research gemvine grapes to explain the differing flows of magic in the north and south of Ryham. However, I uncovered the secret of the grapes themselves. I'm sure you know, Magister, that these grapes confuse one's mind. They also affect hypophenes.
I can personally attest to that.
Because gemvine grapes are anything but ordinary. They may look like fruit. Every single grape contains powerful hypogean magic, which attacks the mind. If my analysis is correct, then with a little refining, these grapes... And because they're grapes, they can still be used to make things like juice and tarts, making them even harder to detect.
Could all of this have something to do with the dark...
Dark mages. I've heard of them before. A group of lawless fanatics who study forbidden magic. But Lord Franz doesn't look like he can use magic at all.
It's possible that Lord Franz is working with the Dark Mages. We need to hurry. Lord Franz is most likely going to target the nobles attending his banquet. We'll be in even more trouble if he manages to take control of them.
My shield is unbreakable!
You're not even worth getting up for. Come out, my servant, and fight for me. Well, victory is deserved.
Looks like someone needs a little...
Sir Lucius, at your service.